Hello, Prim friends. Well, we are back at Lauren's home, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it the last time, but you want to check out, she does have a blog, and it's called Rugs and Pugs. So if you are into reading blogs, I would highly recommend that you get on that as well. And I'll put the link in the description as well so that you can just click on that and get to it also. So Lauren's house now is all decorated for the Christmas holidays, and my mom and I are both here and we are just completely blown away. Of course, if you haven't watched the video that has all of the Halloween decorations in it, I'll make sure that that is linked as well, because you'll definitely want to check that one out. My goodness. So Lauren, how long have you been collecting the Christmas?
Probably for about 35 years.
Gosh. Do you remember what your first things were?
I started out with Hallmark ornaments.
Okay. Gosh. And they just go so well with the antiques. There's a little feather tree. Now, you don't have many of the antique, the old ones.
No.
Right? You have one of the old antique, but it just, everything just goes so well. And you might notice the last time we did our video here, she did not have curtains on the windows, but after 25 years, she finally decided on a curtain. So there's still hope for me yet. I'll tell Jim. Everything is just amazing. And one of the things I asked Lauren too is, does she put the Christmas trees away decorated? Because you'll see as we go through this house how many Christmas trees there actually are, and she doesn't. Most of them all get taken apart, all the ornaments taken off and put away that way. Lauren, I love your eye for things. I mentioned that it looked like the tinsel here was old, but it is not. So Lauren has a really good eye for picking up things new, but that look like the old ones. And this cabinet with all the little treenware pieces is just so stunning. Your collections are contagious, because now I've been picking up some of these kinds of things too, and have a few more of the little Victorian Christmas lights. Oh, love the box with the snowballs and the redware plate and the Christmas cards. And then down here, all of the Santa Clauses, along with all the coverlets. Just amazing. And this cabinet is just stunning. And this is the one that was all filled with the Halloween decorations. Goodness. The wall boxes, the redware plate. That looks like a David T. Smith, maybe Turtle Creek pottery. Would I be right there?
I'm not certain if it is or not.
Oh, really pretty. Look at those. So are there particular things when you go to shows now that you look for, or do you just, it's something Christmas, it's something Santa?
And the price is right.
And the
it
price
might
is
come
right.
home with me.
And the Crocs up there, and the Santa boots. Lauren said the center one was a gift from my mom. And you hooked the hooked rug here with this Santa and the reindeer. Love it. I didn't really mention, I don't think, this one Christmas tree over here. These are all, they're called chenille Santa Clauses. So I definitely wanted to get close on those. And your collection of samplers go so well. Trying to move slow so we don't make anybody dizzy. I love how you have that red and white sampler attached to the piece of coverlet. That's really neat. $18.92, and that has your initials on it. So we'll go into the kitchen, and then there's a bath here on the first floor, and every bit of this house is decorated for Christmas. Oh, and these are all light bulbs. Are those
Yes, the figural light bulbs.
Okay. Love that. I love all the pugs. Really cute. There's a candy container there also, Santa. I like that little cupboard in the corner there in your kitchen. And then we're going to go around this way because I want you to see this as well. What a clever use of the, what is it, like a slaw cutter, right?
Yes.
With the little sampler at the top. Lauren said she made that. What a great use of that space. And then here at the end, at the top of the stairs, sweet hooked rugs, and that stretcher across the top is actually a curtain stretcher. So when the lace curtains would be laundered, you would want to make sure that you stretch them to dry. So that's really neat. So your sizes, you'd make sure that each of your sets would end up being the same size. And we're in the bathroom laundry room downstairs. This one's just filled with Christmas also. You'll see here on this side the Santa blow molds. A little cabinet all filled with Santas. And here the gourd on the left, Lauren said that she painted that several years ago. Love it. And this is just the beginning. Keep watching. We're going to go into the living room as well. And this little box right here caught my eye. And so which other holidays do you have? So Lauren's made the little hooked rug that goes inside that box because that little box stays there, right?
I've had a Valentine rug, a spring rug, a 4th of July, Halloween.
Oh, really neat. I love this on the dining room table. Is that just like a long box?
Yes.
Or like a toolbox or something? And then the ornaments, the little bit of greens, and the little mini Christmas lights, the little seed lights. That is amazing. So here we're on the other side of the dining room. And all these neat samplers and Santas. But Lauren said these aren't particularly old Santa Clauses. They just all have that wonderful old look. So I guess one of the things I want to make sure that people realize from this is that You know, you don't have to look in the magazines and see the $1,000 Santas and the $1,000 feather trees and ornaments. You can start a collection and have a collection. Anybody can have a collection in anybody's budget, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I love these Santas in here.
You can open it if you need to.
Ooh, I'm afraid to.
No, the door on to the left of the knob.
Okay. Yeah, they're showing up just fine there. And the little bottle brush trees. Love it. And then there's some of the patriotic Santas at the top with the parade fans. And those awesome skis hung on the door. What a neat display. And then this one is all Santas. Oh, and there's another one of the little blow molds. The hook drugs are a great backdrop for these. And these are the, did you say Occupied Japan, the little Santas here?
Yes.
Those are amazing. And this one over here looks like one of the German Santas that would have had the candy in him.
But he's not old.
He's not an old one. Could have fooled me. Look at the little chair with the Santas. And I love it that it's just in a little bucket, and then you've got some of the coverlet on top at the base. Really neat. And then the little bit of greenery with the bells hanging over the edge of the hooked rug. So clever. And here, this is also super clever. My mom she saw this one. That got her attention. There's a Santa hooked rug with the feather tree, and it's on, did you say that's a light base? A lamp base. And that came from Gathered Treasures? Mm-hmm. We've done the videos from Gathered Treasures. That's a great antique show that happens a couple times a year. And here the living room is just amazing. More Santas. Oh, I like the little vintage stocking here with the sleigh. Beautiful cabinet hanging on the wall there. I like the bucket bench down here, down below it too, or crock bench. And then here in the window, again, more of those Victorian Christmas candle lights that would have had actual candle flames in them. So you may have heard about how many of the Christmases ended up in fires. Well, those are some of the reasons why. And this one you said was the only old feather tree?
Yes.
Oh, look at what the puts houses sitting in the pie safe.
Dry sink.
Thank you. One of those moments. And here's another one of those silver trees. You said this one came from Walmart.
Yes.
And they're pre-lit?
Yes.
Is that right? All right. So they're probably all sold out by now. but definitely something to look for. Oh, I like the little faux green rings on the little lamp. And the wool wreath. My goodness. Oh, and look at even the shovel. Painted and carved with Santa at the top. This is a neat Santa here on top of the house. Is he a vintage?
Vintage,
He's an
yes.
old one. And the white feather tree. Oh, how cute is that? On the top of, is that a little oil can?
Yes.
Oh, it's like the Charlie Brown tree it reminds me of. Oh, and these are sitting in a wagon with a Santa. Love the Santa in the bowl and the crock lamp. I love the creek. Oh, and here, look at this. The Christmas books. That one says 1920. Chatterbox. And then the early sleigh. And the little knife box with the candles and greens. Love the hooked snowman in the pillow, and it's hooked directly into the wool, isn't it? Into
Yes,
the
it
back.
is.
Oh,
That was I did not hook that.
that's cute. And all the little carolers. Are those Christmas ornaments? Are they bells?
They were ornaments.
They were ornaments. And all the little salt glazed. And then a real full size, not a real tree, but I mean not a feather tree here. Just loaded with ornaments, family pieces through the years. And the little horse buggy shoe fly here at the bottom. Lauren bought that from my booth. He's missing the runners on the bottom, but he fits just perfect under there like that. Love having the old children's toys under the tree. Well, we won't go up the stairs yet. Let's start this way. What was the story you told me here, Lauren, with this little tree?
All the ornaments and the Santas underneath were all gifted to me by a friend. So it's my Chris tree.
Aw. And which one was the one that was like singed?
That one. If you look at the branches, there's hardly anything on some of them.
Aw. So it may have survived a fire, and what a wonderful place for it to have ended up and be treasured here. Love it. Love the layering. So there's a bench on the bottom, this great snowman hooked rug here. The reindeer. Oh, look at Santa in the cabinet with all the feather edge ironstone. And I love how you use the little greenery bits at the top. And more of the old Christmas storybooks, The Night Before Christmas. Just amazing. All right, we're gonna head up the stairs. And here I just love the wooden bowl just filled with the little ornaments. And that's some of the preserved juniper in there with the blue berries. And all these wonderful snowmen gathered together. Absolutely adorable. And then also Lauren has the crocks going up the stairs that are filled with her hooked rugs. So seasonally you could switch them out, right? Do you put Christmas in here when it's the other times of the year, or do those go somewhere else?
They go wherever I can find a spot for them.
And these were all ones that you had done, right?
All except for one antique one.
Okay. I love the frames. This one's cute. There, the shaker tree. And here at the top of the stairs, another one of the silver trees. And it's all decorated with the patriotic theme. So the elephant and the Santas, all the red, white, and blue. You know, from everything I've seen, and you said the very first thing that you collected were the Hallmark ornaments. Where are your Hallmark ornaments?
Are
they here and there?
Yeah,
are
there are a few patriotic ones on that tree.
I wondered, with that being the first thing, if you still had them. Cute. Just every little corner, another display. Love the little croc and the cat and the tree down there. And the little wool wreath. Here, this bathroom. All snowmen. Oh, cute. Here's another one of the blow molds. And there's another one of those figural light bulb. All snowmen. Oh, he's adorable. I love your dresser with the sink. Really cute. And then upstairs here, this amazing cabinet. Lots of Lauren's wool for rug hooking in that. And this, I don't remember if I mentioned this amazing painting. What was this from, this little doll that's in here?
Punch and Judy.
From Punch and Judy. That is really neat. And here are all these amazing sewing pieces and the make-do pin cushions. And that looks like red, silver, and blue piece of garland just kind of strung between all of it. Really helps turn it into a Christmas display. Love your sign up there, a smooch from a pooch. That's neat. Beautiful with the coverlet. Gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Crock lamp.
The horse over there was the very first antique I ever bought.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Do you remember where you found it?
At an auction, and I'm not an auction person. And I know I probably paid too much for it, but it will never leave me.
Right. And look what it really started. I love the holly garland around the light fixture. I love this little crazy quilt on the stocking.
It was a gift from my friend Melinda down in Tip City.
Oh. Neat room. Love that green. More beautiful samplers. And the eagles over the corner tiger maple cabinet, those are snowbirds that would be on the top of a roof that would break up the snow and ice if it were to start to slide off. Every corner, all ready for Christmas. Love it. Well, we came back to this amazing cupboard here to kind of point out a couple things. So these are the celluloid pieces, and then here the copper batting. And down here, the 3 Santas in the back are referred to as egg carton Santas. They're like a paper mache material. And this one here in the corner, that is a celluloid little lantern. And then these are more of the paper mache here in front. And this wonderful little Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Do you know what the box was?
Cigar box.
Oh, a cigar box. Look at that. And then the old ornaments sitting inside that. Just love it. And the ones at the top, you said those are new?
Yes.
Aw. Oh, this is so cute here outside. Well, Prim friends, I wanted to make sure, hit that subscribe button. Double check and make sure you are subscribed. Sometimes things happen and people get removed from that. I'm not doing it, you're not doing it, but just make sure that you are still subscribed. And the best thing you can do for our little channel is go ahead and share it with your social media friends. Take care. We'll see you in the next one.